we were talking about the superior salivary nucleus. Now let's discuss the inferior salivary nucleus. In the pons, we have the glossopharyngeal nerve, which is emerging from the inferior salivary nucleus. The parasympathetic fibers are being carried by the Jacobson's nerve, which goes into the middle ear cavity, where we have the tympanic plexus. Now the Jacobson's nerve fibers, they form the tympanic plexus, and then from there the lesser petrosal nerve relays these fibers and passes through the foramen ovale and then goes into the aortic ganglion, where it relays. And from the post aortic ganglion, the post ganglionic fibers are carried out by the auriculotemporal nerve, which take it to the parotid gland. Now we are done with the aortic ganglion. Now we're going to talk about the ciliary ganglion. So for the ciliary ganglion, we have the third nerve nucleus, and with that we have the parasympathetic nucleus, the Edinger-Westphal nucleus. The parasympathetic fibers accompany the third nerve until it divides. The third nerve divides after emerging from the cavernous sinus before entering into the optic canal. So once it divides, the lower division is accompanied by these parasympathetic fibers, and then these fibers leave the lower division and then go into the ciliary ganglion. From there, the postganglionic fibers are emerging as the short ciliary nerves, and they supply the sphincter papillae and the ciliaris muscle. These were the four ganglia. We have discussed the four ganglia: the pterygopalatine ganglion, the submandibular ganglion, the aortic ganglion, and the ciliary ganglion. Now let's talk about the location. First of all, let's talk about the location of pterygopalatine ganglion. We know that it is located in the pterygopalatine fossa, the submandibular ganglion. As far as the location of submandibular ganglion is concerned, we have the hyoid bone, and from hyoid bone the hyoglossus muscle is emerging. It is a muscle of the tongue, and on the hyoglossus muscle, over the hyoglossus muscle, we have the lingual nerve, which runs over the hyoglossus muscle and is topographically connected to this submandibular ganglion. Okay. And so which means that this is lying over the hyoglossus muscle, and then right below the ganglion, we have the Wharton's duct, which is the duct of the submandibular gland.